welcome back to ASHTOBERFEST. Today's video is going to be FRANKENBABE. I took inspiration and actually recreated the drawing that Valkyrie posted on their Instagram, I think years ago. I've had it saved on Instagram for a while. So that's where the inspiration for this look came from. Just recreating their painting. So I really hope you guys enjoy this one. This one is a full-on body paint. Like, I am completely painted blue right now. I really hope you guys are excited for this look. Don't forget to enter the giveaway for today on Instagram. I will leave instructions on how to do so in the description box. There's a giveaway every single day of ASHTOBERFEST, so be sure to enter each day that I upload, and I will be choosing a winner on the days that I don't upload, if that makes sense. Again, all the instructions for the giveaway are in the description box. While you're watching, hang out with me in the comments. I'd love to know which look is your favorite so far from ASHTOBERFEST this year. Let me know. If you happen to recreate any of these looks, I would love if you shared them on Instagram and tagged me. Use the hashtag so that I can find them and repost them on my stories. Check out ASHTOBERFEST merch if you haven't already. I always leave it linked down below, but I'm sure you haven't missed it because it's all I've been posting about. I do want to let you guys know this video is going to be a voiceover, but it's going to be really easy to follow along that way, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and welcome to ASHTOBERFEST. So to start off, I'm going to paint my entire body blue. I'm mixing some water-based paints. These are by the brand called Vibe. I just made a mixture until I liked the color, and I started applying this with a paintbrush, but I didn't like the way it was sitting on my face, so I took a beauty blender and went ahead and blended this out. I used a dry beauty blender, by the way. I did not put any water on this because it would move the paints around, and I did not want that, so I'm just going to speed through this really quick. I ended up painting just the front of my body for now, and at the end I had Jace come in and help me paint my back. Taking Makeup Forever's Color White Cream Paint, I'm going to use this to highlight. Cream paints work so well on top of water activated or alcohol activated paints, and again I'm using that dry beauty blender to blend it out just because I didn't want to disrupt any of the water activated paint. If I used a wet beauty blender, it would have dripped down my face. Just like an everyday makeup tutorial, I'm going to highlight in the places I normally would, so my forehead, underneath my eyes, the center of my nose, my chin, and I'm going to take this down to my neck and chest as well. And to set this, I'm going to take Ben Nye's Neutral Set Colorless Powder, and I'm just going to tap over the places I had the cream paint so that it doesn't crease and it doesn't budge. Going in with the Colored Rain Vivid Pigments palette, I'm going to take some of these blue shades here and kind of mix them together to contour my face. I'm just using a light tapping motion to make sure that the pigment is paying off the way that I'd like it to. I didn't like when I swept it across my face, it kind of was patchy. And I'm going to take this down to my neck and chest as well. So for these Franken bolts that I'm going to be putting on the side of my face, I put a wet makeup wipe around the bottom so I could kind of carve out how big of a section I needed to add my Pros-Aid to. You want to apply Pros-Aid on clean skin, so that's why I wiped it off, and then when you apply Pros-Aid, you have to let it dry all the way down before applying. So I'm just going to add this and let it dry. To fill in my brows, I'm going to use roller liner in black. I wanted black eyebrows, but I didn't want them to be too blocky. So I'm going for natural hair-like strokes here with this roller liner. I really like the way that it turned out. It looks kind of funky right here, but I fix it. So sticking on that first bolt, I do not like the way that it drooped. I wish that it would have stuck up a little better. I end up adding more Pros-Aid later to try and fix it. On the eyes, I'm just going to do a big old wing. This is going to take up my whole eye. So I'm mapping that out with my roller liner, and then I'm going to fill it in with that as well. I'm also going to be taking this out on the inner corner, and I'll fill that in a second. Taking breaks in between everything to figure out this bolt situation, I'll come back to that later. I'm going to tap over that liner with my Natasha Denona Blackest Black in Gold Rush, just to make this eye look way more matte. For blush, I'm going to use Buxom's Wanderlust blush in the shade Dolly. Again, being really careful with how I tap that over because I don't want to pick up any of the cream or water activated paint that's already down on my face. I also decided I wanted to go back in and contour my nose a little bit better. I went ahead and lined my waterline with the Melt Cosmetics liner in Porcelina just a white liner, and then I'm going to take some of those blue shades from the Colored Rain Vivid Pigments palette, and I'm just going to smoke those out under the lower lash line. Using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Disco Daydream, I'm adding that to the center here where I kind of created a new inner corner. Just add a little glitter. And for highlight, I'm going to be using Chills by Fenty Beauty. It's a really beautiful light blue highlight, and I'm going to put this everywhere. Still annoyed with these bolts, by the way. They're not staying how I wanted them to. I end up taking one of them off and adding more Pros-Aid here in a second. Off camera, I went ahead and added my mascara and lashes. I have those linked down below for you. So I'm going to map out where I want these stars on my face. Once I have those mapped out, I'm just adding some eyelash glue, and then I'm just going to pop on all the stars. Going around the face, I'm going to add some detail. Here I'm drawing some stitching with eyeliner. I'm also going to do the same around the mouth. Using a red liquid lipstick, this one is called Madrid by the brand Ink of Elation. I'm just going to add that to my lips for a bright pop of color. It wasn't bright enough though, so I'm adding my favorite Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Hotshot. Hotshot is also available in the giveaways this year. I'm super excited. Next, I'm going to add this bolt back on. Now this side had a lot more Pros-Aid on it, so hopefully it stays up. Next up, hair. This wig, these bangs, I'm going to try and cut them really short and hope for the best. So I'm just taking some hair cutting scissors that I got at Sally's, and I'm just going at these bangs. I'm pretty much just chopping them all off. I didn't mind that they were kind of messy and uneven looking. That was kind of the look and vibe I was going for. Obviously, if you want this to look really nice, spend more time on it than I did, but this is what I wanted it to look like, so it worked out perfect for me. Going into the actual application of the wig, I'm not gluing any wigs down for ASHTOBERFEST, so I'm just going to be putting on a wig cap and pulling this wig over top. This wig is from Amazon, so it's pretty affordable, and I didn't mind if I messed it up or anything like that. Probably not going to wear this until next Halloween. I am taking some black liner to color in the sides of my hair that were still showing with this wig, and I'm also going to take more of that blue eyeshadow and contour around my bangs, forehead, and also around the bolts as well, to give it more of a realistic look. And that is it for this wig. It turned out so cute. I also went ahead and contoured my hands and fingers, by the way, and I'm gonna move into costume. So for this look, I just picked out a vinyl looking black dress. I don't know why I said vinyl looking, it is vinyl black dress. This dress that I got was very cheap, very poor quality. It actually ripped, and not because it was too small, but just the fabric in the back kind of on the butt area just ripped when I put it on. It wasn't because it was being stretched, it just like wasn't sewn properly. I'm also going to be wearing some thigh-high fishnet stockings with this look, and for boots, I'm wearing my NOLA boots. I've had these for so long and I've never worn them. You'll see these in another look of ASHTOBERFEST as well. I did a DIY with them. These boots were originally sent to me and they've just been sitting in my closet, so I thought I'd put them to use here in this tutorial. So that's pretty much it for this FRANKENBABE costume. I really hope this was helpful or gave you some inspiration for a costume of your own. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, as always, to tag me if you do recreate one of these looks from ASHTOBERFEST. I love to share them on my stories and just see what you guys recreate. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and enter today's giveaway as well as the rest of the giveaways coming for ASHTOBERFEST. Turn post notifications on. I will leave everything linked down below in the description box as always, including rules for the giveaway, ASHTOBERFEST 4 merch if you haven't checked it out already, as well as playlists for ASHTOBERFEST past. That is a mouthful. Let me know in the comments which look has been your favorite so far, and I'm gonna go take a shower. Bye!